Good morning, everybody. How are we doing today? It is yet another day on the Professorlocke quest, and with, a little bit of confidence at least, that I have a plan. I can get us out of this mess that I have gotten us into. Good morning, Kiki. How's it going? Happy Sunday. Happy Mother's Day to folks who celebrate. Yes, but I have a plan. So, since our last stream, I did some grinding off stream. I got Faraday, our kind of traitorous Manectric who murdered most of the rest of our Pokemon, up to the level cap of 38. This took way too long. I also brought Tharp up. Klaproth and Japetus, I never figured out how to pronounce that name, but I got them up to the point where they evolve. So, the plan. We still have all of these ocean encounters. The only ocean encounter that we don't get really is 103, and technically speaking, 107, because that's where we caught Linda. Now, of note about this plan is that it is almost entirely fishing related. So, because of how encounters work, and because we are running a no duplicates clause, I get to sort of fudge the numbers a little bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to cast our old rod in here, and this is Route 109. We're not cheating. You want to talk about cheating? So I was playing on 8x speed to do the grinding, right? And I thought, okay, this will be fine. Yo, Corphish, that's exactly what I wanted. I don't even have to, this isn't even a dupes clause remediate or manipulation. So, we are going to catch ourselves this Corphish. And Corphish is the ruffian Pokemon. So, water type. Oh goodness, I can't remember his height. Weight is like 25 pounds. Egg group, he belongs to water 1. Oh no, and water 3. Oh no. Well, they can have shell armor, I know that. And they evolve via level up at level 30. Pokedex entry, it definitely does not absorb molten steel. So, I don't have to get the height correctly, but I think that it's about 2 feet tall. Ha ha! So, Corphish. Solid water type. I just have to not kill it and remember the fact that I don't really have Pokeballs. Ha 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 ha. But Corphish is step 1 in our plan to get... I would prefer it if you would get in the ball, Corphish. Step 1 on our plan. So we're going to go hit up all these ocean routes. And really, interestingly enough, there we go. And it's a little girl. So we're going to pull out a name that was suggested, I think, in our first or second episode here, which is Jean Villepreux Power. So we're going to see how I can fit that all into one box. Why do people have to have long names? We'll just call her Sean. Can we have crab legs for dinner? Well, okay, so check yourself. Corphish is a crawfish, so yeah, sure, we can eat some Krabby and Kingler. I don't care. They're not our friends right now. So, that is the first big pickup. Oh, I tried to use it. Just snap it open. So, we will give little Jean that. Speaking of cheating... Oh, and that blocks crits. We did get the shell armor. So Corphish is interesting. It doesn't have a lot of great moves right now. But as she levels up and evolves at level 30, which is within reach, we will get a more powerful Pokemon, which is Crawdaunt. Crawdaunt is a dark type, which helps with some of our coverage problems. And actually, you know what? We need some of that juicy experience to get Jean. Actually, we need to get some others up before we get Jean. So why don't I let's give Klaproth our XP share. So speaking of cheating, I did off stream attempt to get us some juicy TMs from the Mauville Game Corner, and I don't think anyone has ever actually played through the Mauville Game Corner like authentically, because holy cow, is gambling terrible. I know I mentioned this, I think it was last stream, but it's bad, gamers. It's really bad. So I did manipulate our coin case amount to buy a couple of TMs. And this was not because, haha, I think that I don't need to do things honestly. It's because I don't have 80 hours a week to spend guaranteeing things. Because it even got to the point, because, you know, Emerald Legacy, I'm playing on an emulator. I thought, well, this will be fine. This will be easy even, because I can just advance it one frame at a time and manipulate the slot machine. I can't do that. You can't. You can take it one frame at a time, but that doesn't guarantee you the hits. It deliberately will dodge the 777s if you try to get them using that method. You have to be like frame perfect to frames that I couldn't hit going frame by frame, which is absurd. It's absurd. And I just value my time a little bit too much to do that. But I didn't. There's not like a Porygon or a Dratini that you can get in this game. It's just TMs. So eventually we may use those. I just got Ice Beam and Psychic. So I don't intend to do that a ton. But that's just a little bit of a power boost that I think most people just convert money into coins, but it's a scam. Gambling does not pay off. Now, robbing the casino, I do have to say, still does not really pay off. I had to resolve a few weird, like, glitchy bits. Boy, I kind of thought Klaproth would have leveled by now. Oh, here we go. Fight some random thing. Oh, but it's all good. We're gonna get through this. We're gonna pick up our new friends here. So, in theory, if everything goes according to my plan, which is always how it goes here at Fabled Tyromancer on the Professorlocke. So, we have picked up Corphish on Route 109. We get another fishing encounter on routes 105 and 106 via the Old Rod, which have options. We could either get Horsey or Whalmer on both routes, which means we can get both of them on both routes. Well, okay, we can get one of each on both routes. So we're going to have the most aquatic team that I have ever run in this game. But that's not a bad thing, because, frankly speaking, this game doesn't really require that much type matchup after you get past Norman. Because the only gyms that we have left are Winona, who is flying. We have Tate and Liza, who are psychic. And then we have Wallace, I believe they reverted him to Wallace, who is water. Now, Klaproth is going to evolve here into a Grumpig. Oh, why can't I think of... Ah, yes, it is the Manipulate Pokemon. It is Psychic. I don't remember height and weight. I think it's 4 feet tall. It is 3 feet tall. I'm going to come back here. It'd be really sad if we had to wait on that. Grumpig is part of the field group. It has own tempo. And it uses the black pearls on its body to amplify its psychic power. Yes, that is a fact. Grumpig's weight. I want to say that it was 130 pounds? 160. Crap. Okay, so we have to wait on the evolution. That actually hurts quite a bit. What are the odds this run can survive? I think they're pretty good. Can we beat the Elite Four with what we have on hand? I don't know. Rest and Sleep Talk, though. I think that might be better than Barrier. Rest and Sleep Talk are a meme, but they're a working meme. Okay, so Klaproth, you're kind of sidelined for now. Because I have to push B. But I don't think we're as, like, you know, screwed as it seems. Because, again, we only have to beat one water-type gym. Then we go to the Elite Four, who admittedly are not in our favor either, being Dark, Ghost, Ice, Dragon, and Steel-type. But notice how none of those are really anti-water. They're maybe not our ideal opponents. Because I didn't get that evolution, I'm gonna play it a little bit safer. So, I think we're fine. I think we can make it. I think we're gonna do fine against Maxie and Archie when we have to fight them. I think we're going to do okay against our rival. Just in general, I think things will be okay. Do I think we're gonna make it all the way and like beat the champion? I don't know. That remains to be seen. I hope so. I think that we're like on the route that we could, because we're not really in a place where... Okay, so that's level 30. That gets us the chance at Tenada Tentacruel, who is the jellyfish Pokemon still, is still water poison. Oops, wrong direction. It is, I believe it's like 5'7", and is 120 pounds, which is interesting. It doesn't actually get, and you're just water 3. Yeah. And you have Clear Body. And it can extend its 80 tentacles to form an encircling poisonous net that is difficult to escape. Yes. Alright, so we get Tentacruel, which is height. Well, so here's the interesting thing. Tentacool weighs 100 pounds. Tentacruel weighs 120. It gains almost no weight. And like, you know, 1.5 feet of height. Mostly tentacle, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of a weird part about Pokemon data. Like, while I was researching for and studying, me during puberty, Short Queen. Oh, don't I know that one. Okay, so I'm going to take that off here. I'm going to start giving Jean, some experience, because we actually desperately need her to catch up so that we can have the core fish. Yeah, let's keep fighting you guys. Because in addition to kind of the weirdness that we have ahead of us, we also need to be prepared for our rivals' weirdness, which does get very weird. So it'll be I think an interesting test. But frankly, there's not a lot of, I mean, there is skill. I will absolutely say I hope I can pull this through and not, upon rewatching our last episode, sacrifice most of our team for a battle that Sadie the Torkoal could have won anyway. But I'm trying to not play with a calculator on the side and just take 0 risks. You do want to say, what do you want to say, Kiki? I've made you want to play Pokemon again. Aw, that's awesome. Yes, everyone should play as much Pokemon as they can. Pokemon is great. I make it look fun. Oh, I'm definitely not very, I'm realizing as I go through this, I'm maybe not as good at Pokemon as I thought I was. But that's also part of it, right? Is learning how to play better. I am scared of Corsola, actually. Never thought I would say that one. That's Supersonic the Staryu. And let's be real, they're probably going to Supersonic us right back. Gee, game's kind of easy when you're 8 levels ahead of everything around you. But, I think that's something that's really good about Pokemon is you don't have to be good at it for it to be fun. You don't have to know everything about them. Because as this run is kind of showcasing, right? I actually don't know nearly as much about Pokemon as I kind of hoped and thought I would. That's not a bad thing. That's not saying I don't know things. It's just that there's a lot more to the games than most people think about when they are kids. And I'm just kind of... These poor water trainers, though. But so you're thinking about Pokemon. Are you finally going to do the bug type run I've been bugging you to do for a while? It's one of those things that even after so long you are able to learn new stuff. Exactly. There's depth. Every game has it, but it's not like Pokemon is a matter of learning your frame perfect tech and stuff like that. There is probably some of that, knowing Pokemon and speedrunning, but so if you do it, you'd just be a casual playthrough. Yeah, I will admit, I think Nuzlocks are cool in a way, but frustrating in others. You're not sure what generation you would do it on. Honestly, it's really hard to say that anything post Generation 3 is a bad generation for you to play. So obviously Generation 3, you've got Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Fire Red, Leaf Green, all good. They have a lot of variety in terms of the regions, but they don't. They're definitely the pre-physical special split, because it has now been more than half of Pokemon's games having it. You definitely notice its absence, I will say. I didn't realize Acid was a multi-target move, but I guess it won't be. So Generation 4 is really great if you want that split. I would say if you want something that's going to be casual and not the biggest challenge, but not a cakewalk, I definitely think Fire Red and Leaf Green are fine. Unless you're going with something like Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, those games are not difficult in the slightest because you don't even have to battle, really. You can level up just on catching other Pokemon. Okay, let's keep doing this. But on the other hand, like, the DS era is so good. Like, between Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Black and White, and then Black 2, White 2. Very good games. Very great games. Boop. Oh, hey, Penta, how's it going? All right. We are making it, though. We are getting through it. Going good. How are you? It's Sunday. Oh, and thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's going good. It's a nice Sunday. Still tired, but nothing else is new. It's still kind of early, but just trying to recover this Nuzlocke that I have been massacring for like a month now. But we're making comebacks, so it's a good day. And these poor kids and their poor Goldines. Okay, so this puts us on Dewford. I have pulled this run from the jaws of defeat. To be fair, I have been snatching that defeat from the jaws of victory. So, it's fine. It all works out in the end. That, and it just gives me more chances to make a very impressive run the one time I get it right. Which, who knows? There's still time. This could still be the run. Okay, so this is now Route 106. So now we can get ourselves either Whalmer or Horsey. Which probably would have been better if I had fished them up earlier, like when we were here, but I think I would have, like, horrendously botched it then anyway. So, Horsey is a dragon Pokemon. It's a water type. Interestingly enough, it has the same height and weight as Mudkip. Belongs to the Water 1 group and Dragon. And it has... I don't think it has Sniper in this generation, but I do know that it has that. It evolves via level up at level 32, I think. And it does not have ears. Boom. So we can catch a Horsey. Excellent. Amanda Vincent, who was the first biologist to study seahorses underwater and is the founder of Project Seahorse. Awesome. Thank you, Kiki. That's cool. Because that's the other thing is, like, I don't know. At a certain point, I just enjoy seeing, like, new scientist names who study random stuff. Yo. Awesome. Horsey will be a good pickup, too, because Horsey eventually becomes Seadra, which is Dragon, which maybe gives us something against Drake. The more you know. Yeah, this is very much a the more you know sort of playthrough of Pokemon. Oh, and I should just continue on to Route 105. You think it's cool that I coded an entire little quiz minigame? Yes. I mean, it's completely unrelated from the emulator. They're just two separate programs that I'm running. But yes, I'm hoping in the near future to finish cleaning up the code a little bit, and then I can share it on GitHub for people that want to do it themselves. There's a few things that I can add to it for like updatability and things that will be really interesting, because thankfully there's a bunch of people out there that have done the really awesome and grueling work of making like a free to use API that like anybody can just ping on the internet and get like all this stupid information about Pokemon. Like, the files that they have contain things like every move that they can learn via level up in each generation, or what held items they can have in battle, things like that. So it's really cool, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. Admittedly, it is a hell of a lot easier to program in Python now that I have some Adderall. That has been helping me quite a bit at actually making it function and not just stare at code going, what the heck is happening? So, I should mention that is not like recreationally abused. That is medicinally provided for ADHD. Just to put that out there, don't do drugs unless your doctor gives them to you, because that's how that works. Okay. Really interesting that I've been getting the... Oh, that's because I'm using the wrong fishing rod. That would do it. I'll self-medicate with caffeine if I feel like it. Oh, yes, that's exactly what I was doing until I got it. So, I mean, caffeine has a time and a place, but it's like, having now been on both sides of the options here, like, night and day difference. Caffeine is weak sauce. Okay, so Whalmer. Whalmer is the ball whale. Fun facts. This is another one of those weird things. Like, so Whalmer is 5'7", and it weighs 350? Nope, just 300 pounds. This is another weird thing. So it belongs to the Water 2 and the Field group. And if you've been watching me for a while, you'll kind of recognize the Field group is very common. As in, most Pokemon belong to the Field group, which means that, yes, Whalmer belongs to the same Field group as what is most notably in Generation 3 online memes, Skitty. The giant whale and the tiny kitty are in the same egg group for reasons. Not the smartest move that Game Freak made, but there it is, it exists. And what field has a whale? I don't know. I genuinely don't understand that decision process. It seems like Roger Payne's work on humpback whale songs. Guess I'm gonna call him Roger, because I feel like naming him Whale would be maybe a little too extreme. Did I say naming him Whale? Naming him Payne. Naming him Payne. Just getting the ball. Come on. You know you want to come with us and not keep rolling out. I'm gonna have to buy more Pokeballs, which is not a bad problem to have as long as I actually catch the dang things. Okay, I understand. It's the same as with Tentacle. You would just like a nice... Oh, I meant to go for the Premier Ball. But you just want a normal Pokeball, right? You don't want to be special. Nope, you're just gonna be difficult. This is getting bad, actually. He is doing the damage. Like, one more of those, and I think I'm going to have to either run or defeat it. I'm going to have to defeat it, because look at that guy go. No, I don't really have anything to give a small love tap, and right now he is on such a roll that he will kill me. So, yeah, we're just running. We're just running. Because... yeah, that little Whalmer just went to town on us. But that's okay. It's a Whalmer. We have more options. Because while we did so that was 105, which we can no longer catch anything on. I'm actually going to use a Repel, because these little guys don't give enough experience to be worth it. I think we'll have the same situation on Route 108. But I'm going to stop here and buy more Pokeballs. Oh, I always forget that Dewford doesn't have a Pokemart. Why would you live in a town that doesn't have its own store? Oh, wait, rural places. We'll just muddle through then. Because, yeah, so we go from Route 107 to 108. And I believe 108 just has the same encounter tables, because they probably do. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Aside from the Pelipper, I guess that's good experience. Maybe I should not repel through this. I don't know. It's interesting. Emerald Legacy does change a lot of things for the better, I think, including encounter options and rates. Oh, you guys are just gonna gang up on me. Pelipper is a cute Pokemon. I regret not knowing enough about Wingull, because we could have really gotten some mileage out of a Wingull. Is what I'll say there. But that's one of the ones that I bombed. Thankfully, though, I did get Wailmer correct, so I'm not locked out of Wailmer. I just can't get it on that route. That's my take on that. Okay, no, I just need to get to town. Just let me go. Let me be free. Let me be free. Okay. Pokemart, get some more Pokeballs. You know, with dwindling cash. I had to spend so much on potions. Oops. You would fail the quizzes for sure. Yeah, my first run ended in disaster. Because I did not know very much, and I thought, surely it can't be that hard. Surely I can just blindly guess this and get through it. I could not. So that's kind of my weird little challenge here, is that I want to know all there is to know. I want to have an encyclopedia of Pokemon for a brain. And that's fair, of like just not knowing this stuff. It's really unintuitive, especially, again, things are so weird that like I always have to bring out, so Wurmple, little tiny Wurmple, little 1 foot tall worm Wurmple is 8 whole pounds. It's so heavy. It evolves into a 20-pound cocoon, and then a 60-pound butterfly. Beautifly is 60 pounds. That is the size of a medium dog in butterfly form. Could you imagine having that thing land on you? You would, like, fall over. It's absolutely insane. And then, again, there's other things like, Tentacool evolves into Tentacruel and only puts on 20 pounds. It means it's sturdy enough to snuggle. I don't know about that, Kiki. You might be the only person that wants to snuggle a giant butterfly. But I respect it. Someone's got to do it. I don't want to be within 30 feet of a butterfly. I can look at him. I just don't want him to touch me. That's a big nope right there. Although that's not like unique to butterflies. That's like any insect. Okay, so who can I throw out that... I'm already surfing. Yes, I am. Who can I throw out that might be able to do a little bit of damage, but not completely, like, harm it? Maybe a Whirlpool? You feel like the majority of bug Pokemon would be amazing pals. Again, Kiki, I think that's just you. While I'm doing this fishing, I'm going to quickly check an encounter table to make sure that Route 108... Okay, yes. 20% chance of Horsey, 20% chance of Wailmer, 60% chance of Magikarp. Which means that in this unfortunate situation... Wait, why is it such a high level? I guess it technically had a chance to be a high level in... Okay. Yeah, I would not want to snuggle, like, a Kakuna? No. That's cursed. It would be very uncomfortable. Or like a more modern example, like Golisopod. Golisopod has like hardened scales, like samurai armor. That's a no. That's a no. You don't snuggle samurai armor. That's weird. big old bee drill buzzing around you, giving the stink eye to everyone. See, I don't know. That's the part about Pokemon that seems fun in theory, but like would concern me in real life is like, how much are they monsters versus how much are they pets? Because if they're more monster than pet, like I'm not getting over that learning curve. That's too much monster mentality. All right, Whalmer. Time for you to get in the ball. They're friends. Haven't you watched the anime? I admittedly haven't watched the anime in like 20 years. Thanks for the reminder, Kiki. Admittedly, I was just reminiscing earlier today about there was a game on the GameCube that was Pokemon Channel that had its own little segmented anime sections for like an in-universe Pokemon anime about the Pichu Bros. And it's really cute. But it's also like a video game in which you're watching TV. Okay, nickname, and we're gonna go Pain. No, we're not going Pain. We were doing Roger. That's right. I am remembering things today, which is an improvement. And I'll just see if I can. I don't know. I need to get a controller or something set up because keyboard and mouse Pokemon is quite possibly the weirdest thing that I have ever done. Okay, let's see. Let's get you two out. Let's get some experience for Gene from these guys. Because, let's face it, what can possibly go wrong? I've never had things go wrong from just jumping into a battle with confidence. I have absolutely had everything go wrong from any of these battles, but, yeah, okay, nope, things are going wrong. So let's do that, and I have nothing to throw into, well, I can throw Klaproth out. Okay. Tactical here, tactical. I think I need to take out Manectric first. And then I can put Klaproth in because Psychic will at least not be weak to fighting or electric. Instead of both, as Corsola is. And you choose to use your turns doing nothing. Thank you. I will happily take this opportunity to demolish you. Yay. Get your static off, you sure. Probably should have just gone for the double there. I should have known that it would have bite, but... Oh, no! No. Oh, goodness. Okay. So let's aim for that. Don't give me the professor shtick. I think if I have to lose somebody, though... Well, okay, hang on, though. Hariyama was slower than Klaproth. Manectric was not. I think we live this unless it's a crit. We don't live this. We have lost yet another. But what was I supposed to do there? Like, sending anybody else out into this would have been a disaster. Because we had to take down the electric type. That was not livable. That stinks. Oh, they have more Pokemon. What? It's all Manectric? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What is going on? What are you? What is your team? Hello? Oh my goodness. Why would you just have multiple of the same Pokemon? That's not how you do a Nuzlocke. And I can't do anything. I think Okay. If one goes down, send out another. Just rinse and repeat. Yeah, exactly. Oh, goodness. Come on. Let's not. I mean, he's cleaning up at least. Just get the KO. Oh, thank goodness. That's less scary. It's still scary, but less so. Okay. Oh, thank goodness. I was so scared that it was going to be a third one. And uh-oh, that's going to hurt. Seriously? How many turns are you going to be paralyzed in a row? That's redonkulous. That's the odds of that. I mean, admittedly, they're higher than I would like them to be because gaming, but... And you're double teaming? Your double team's setting up. You're really going to do this to me. At least they recognize they don't have much on... Again? 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 Oh, goodness. Why is this all leaning on the back of the tentacruel? What is going on? Yeah, I'm really scared about what's about to come out because... Oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness it's a tentacool. Except Swellow's gonna... Oh my goodness. Okay. On the plus side here, we have gotten rid of all the scary ones, and we only have had one death to a completely optional trainer battle. Yeah, that's not going to do anything because Corsola is tanky. So that might... Oh, thank goodness. Okay. All right. So now we just have... Please hit. Oh, please hit. I'm begging you, please hit. Okay. The scary times are less so. Now I just need to get Faraday out of there. Or Faraday can actually get to go for once. Excellent. Oh, why was that scary and why did that cost me a Pokemon? That's insane. But we made it. Oh goodness. That's all right. We're ready to commit to the water type run. Well, okay. This tells me that I need to cash in one of my other chips that I had been hoping to save. I don't want to... Don't put your number in my phone, dude. I don't want to see you again. Let's do a little healing. Oops. That was incredibly bad. And now if I can only remember what buttons push when. I think Spoink is going to be, and like Grumpig are going to just be the ones that I am denied the entirety of these runs. Because I missed it on the first chance because I didn't know the information. I just lost our poor Pokemon. And I was actually really hoping to have Grumpig. The psychic coverage wasn't going to be amazing, but it was going to be helpful. Okay, you guys are starting to annoy me now. Can't you see that I'm grieving? Okay. Let's Let's pop a repel. Let's just get out of here. But on the plus side, that means we get to bring Roger in. Tentacruel is absolutely going to be a legend. That was just like remaining to be seen as far as like surviving that battle. Oh goodness, though. Why must everyone I love faint? Okay. Oh. Roger, you're not a legend yet. Get out of here. Okay. On the plus side, Klaproth, you didn't really get to walk before it was time to run. I am sorry. At least Roger is, like, ready to go. Okay. I didn't want to, but I think I have to. Which is go to good old New Mauville for our chance at either a Magnemite or a Voltorb. I would really not like a Voltorb, but a Magnemite would pay dividends. Magnemite's also an interesting Pokemon, which I'll showcase this if we get it. But interestingly enough, so yeah, let's use Repel. I don't want to fight stuff on the way. So Magnemite, right? It weighs 13 pounds, and I remember this because it's so shocking, right? Let's use the key. Okay, so this is a whole like dungeon that I might do under Repel cover. I don't know that I have enough Repels to do the whole dungeon, though. Nope. Especially not if I mess up the baby's first puzzle. Actually, that lasts kind of a while here. So we'll just not push that button this time. Oh. So here's the thing about Gen 3. If you've never played a Gen 3 game, or if you're just fuzzy, any of these could be Voltorbs. They are a scam. Oh, that was the entry. Okay, well, let's get our encounter, and we'll leave. I don't want to risk explosions, which is the other reason I don't really want to get a Voltorb, because the chance they explode is insanely high. So, it's Magnemite time anyway. Let me tell you about our little magnet Pokemon, who is Steel and Psychic. Oh, Electric. My brain auto-completed the IC. Well, that's okay. I know the rest of it perfectly because, again, it is 13 pounds. It evolves into Magneton, which weighs 130. So, it belongs to the Mineral Group. It has, not in this gen, but it has Magnet Pull. And it evolves via level up at level 30. And it may approach trainers if they're using their Pokegear? I think so. Aha! There we go. Oh, goodness. I almost bombed horribly. Okay. Let's just go for it. I can't imagine Magnemite will put up that much of a fuss. I just gotta be careful in case it tries to bust out the sonic booms. But hey, he's a friend! William Gilbert, a physician and scientist. Gilbert conducted extensive experiments on magnets and electricity, including the discovery that the Earth is a large magnet. He is often considered the father of magnetism. Father of magnetism? Magnemite? You got it. I like Gilbert. Gilbert's a cute name for this little guy. Gilbert. All right. And we will go pick Gilbert up because we want that. Like, not having any... only having water types is so scary. Kiki has Wikipedia on tab. Oh, certainly. Absolutely. And I would expect nothing less in this situation. Even I have, like, a tab open for checking Wikipedia. I don't look at Pokemon information, but, like, looking at Wikipedia for, like, academics and researchers and whatnot is fair game, in my opinion. Okay, so who are we putting away for now? Wailmer is pretty ready to go. I think we're going to save Horsey for later, because Horsey's a really good Pokemon. Well, Kingdra's a really good Pokemon. Horsey, maybe not so much. So we'll go through with this team. And we don't have to worry about levels too much. I will take the EXP share off of Jean and give it to Gilbert. I like Jean more, but Gilbert's going to be way more important, and it's really, really pivotal to get them up to level 30. I won't recognize you as a professor of easy business. You've never asked to be recognized as a professor of business. What are your credentials? Let's do it. Let's take an interview. What are your credentials to be a professor of business? I should heal. I should always heal. I don't think I healed. Your name. Ah, yes. So just by like your name, you are automatically a top level member of a profession. Understood. I mean, admittedly, you guys call me a professor, but I'm not a professor. It's a journey in progress. Okay, so now I think we're ready to finally move on and actually not fight those two because they'll massacre us. Yeah. But interview. What's the interview? What more do you need? Your name is not a qualification. Give me more qualifications. They'll do an interview. Who will do an interview? Oh, the TV crew. Okay. No, they'll do an interview and they'll hurt me. They will hurt me so bad. I am avoiding all of their encounters. I wonder if I can do them in reverse order since I dodged them earlier. No, I didn't dodge them. I lost Pokemon to them. That's right. Thankfully, I am now actually grossly overleveled for this segment. It's not really what I wanted to do, but with us being left with like 3 usable Pokemon at the end of last episode, or last stream, notably, also, only one of those Pokemon is, oh no, none of those 3 are with us anymore. So, yeah, we're really starting over from scratch with this group, so I am okay. Okay, so Route 119, new encounters. From what I remember looking at, there's definitely, like, Oddish and Gloom. I would love, like, a Tropius. More than any of those, admittedly, I would really enjoy getting, like, I don't know, like a Feebas, but I'm not going to go mess around with fishing tiles. That would be way too much time and effort. Oh, he's got a level 27 Wurmple. My guy, just let it become a Butterfree or a Beautifly or a Dustox already. Why are you holding Wurmple down? Actually, you know what? That raises a good point. Kiki, didn't you say you were going to take a team of 6 Wurmples to the Elite Four? Isn't that what you said you were going to do? Level 100 Wurmples and just show them what for? You still going to do that? It sounds like Kiki would do this. Yeah, she was talking some big game. She's always talking big game. Okay. But that's all right. We will continue on through. So I guess I technically need to get our encounter here. Elite Four won't know what hit them. You know, I do think that that's not the worst possible team you could ever bring to the first Elite Four member in Hoenn, since Sydney is a Dark-type person, but I think every other trainer in the Elite Four will not, like, be concerned. What do you know, Gilbert? What moves do you even have? You have Thunder Wave. Oh. Tell you what, let's put you up front, and let's also finally use our TM from Watson for Shockwave. Because you need something better than... I say better. You just need more than Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom is great early game, but we're kind of at the point where we're falling off. So I'll fix it in battle. We're gonna catch ourselves something. I don't know what it'll be, but we'll catch it. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Linoon, unfortunately, I cannot catch you because I have already disgraced myself when it comes to your evolutionary line. Poor Rathy. I'm just gonna paralyze you, admittedly, so that I don't, so that I have a chance of understanding what is going to happen to me here. I feel like Sonic Boom is probably better than Shockwave, but I gotta get a feel for it. Well, thanks for coming to hang out anyway, Penta. I appreciate it. And thank you for the follow. Okay. Yeah, Sonic Boom is definitely gonna do more damage. Nope, it's the same. Okay. Gilbert is not strong yet. You know what? Fine. We're gonna be annoying. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah, you can pursue. That's not doing enough damage to be concerned. What? Why does the enemy always get to hit their supersonics, but mine always miss? Well, this isn't fair. This is... Seriously? Okay. I'm not gonna fish for it anymore. We're just gonna take our shockwaves and put them in the bag and go. Just stop missing. Oh, thank you. Uh-oh. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Oh no, that's doing quite a bit of damage. You're kidding me. Oh my goodness. Okay. Get me out of here. And just for that even, there is no more civility here. You're still gonna Fury Swipes, huh? You're still gonna Fury Swipes. Okay. You're gonna get Thunderbolted. I'm not... No. I've had enough. You are going down. You little bully Pokemon. Okay. Let me now heal up after that. They're the bully Pokemon. Shoot, what is Linoon's genus? I can't recall off the top of my head. Because, obviously, Zigzagoon is the tiny raccoon. What is Linoon? I wonder if it's related to the belly drum Pokemon. No, you don't need to... Oh, hey, it is a Tropius. All right, let's see if I remember anything about Tropius. I don't. I'm already not remembering its genus. Great start. It is flying and grass, especially because it doesn't evolve, which means that I have less opportunities here. So it's grass and monster, I think. And its abilities... I think you have Harvest as an ability. Lives in tropical jungles. A bunch of fruit around its neck is delicious. It grows twice a year. Yep. So, of these 3 questions, I need to get 2 correct. Its genus. I think it's like the bounty Pokemon, but I'll come back to that. The height, I think that it's like 6 feet tall. Okay. And its weight in pounds. Let's try the... No, bounty doesn't make sense. Oh goodness, I'm gonna be racking my brain about this one, because it's like something to do with the fruit around its neck. So it has to do with the fruit around its neck. It's gotta be... maybe I just take a stab at the weight. I'm gonna guess like, I don't know, 350 pounds. He's gotta be a heavy boy. 220. Okay. do some quick math here, because 5 out of 7 is not enough. So I have to get it. Is it Bounty? Tropius the Bounty Pokemon? No, that doesn't sound right. Could it be Harvest? No, that doesn't sound right either. I'm gonna say that it's like I don't even know. I guess I'm just gonna go with my first thought, best thought, Bounty. Fruit. It's the fruit Pokemon. What? There is so much more about it that's not fruit. Why is it the fruit Pokemon? Oh, that one hurts though. Well, it doesn't hurt that much. Tropius wasn't gonna do that much for us. I just feel bad. At least he's got nothing to answer to us on. Ooh. He hurts though. Why does he hurt? Why is he so strong? Can I re-guess fruit? Oh, that stinks. Cause yeah, that is a lot of damage for resisted. That's a lot of damage on something 10 levels higher than you. Oh, that gives me fear. Oh my goodness, he is so tanky. He is so strong. Okay. Fruit Pokemon. 200 pound, 220 pound fruit Pokemon. Dang. I hate to say it, in my mind, I did almost go fruit. Admittedly, it wasn't like I was thinking fruit really loudly. I was thinking banana. And I don't think banana would be close enough for me to count that one. We're the Mimic Circle. We mimic what you do. And you train bugs. A Masquerain. I think I can take you down. Alrighty, let's... Sweet Scent? I don't care. Admittedly, I guess I was expecting, like, a Gloom or an Oddish more than I was a Tropius. I think Tropius is, like... Actually, I have it in another tab. I just don't look at it. Route 119. Tropius is a 9% chance to get. The second rarest encounter on the route. So, you know. That would have been very nice to have. And also, it's such an iconic Gen 3 Pokemon. Even if it looks kind of derpy. Sorry, Tropius fans. Whoopsie, he lost. You know what? I love you, Gilbert, little buddy, but why are you... Oh. You have the worst IVs imaginable. What? Little guy. What am I supposed to do with you? It's not about the IVs, certainly, but like... I mean, it's not like the rest of our team is great, but, you know, it's at least not 0s and 1s. 0 in special defense, 2 in defense. Oh, goodness. Okay. That's fine, Gilbert. We do love you. We're glad to have you on the team. See, I was expecting one of these little guys, because I know enough about Oddish. I'm pretty confident in Oddish. It's the weed Pokemon, after all. I mean, I won't tell anyone if you don't. Yeah, you won't tell anybody, YouTube won't tell anybody. It'll just be our little secret that I'll just leave out of the footage. Ha ha ha. No, frankly, I was going to accept the... So there's a gift Pokemon on this route at the Weather Institute. So I was going to accept them anyway, because gift Pokemon are an advantage that I desperately need right now. So in the way of you won't tell anyone if I don't. I'm just gonna take the gift Pokemon and set myself up to allow those, so we won't have to worry about that. We don't get nothing here. Get Gilbert up. Admittedly, there's not that many gift Pokemon in the game, and oh, it's a Shedinja. Thankfully, I have an answer to Shedinja, because that actually could have ended my run. And that sounds like hyperbole. It's not. Shedinja. Oh, yeah, you can get Spark. Well, you know what? Sonic Boom or Supersonic's never gonna hit, so get out of here with that. Because if it hadn't been Faraday, my only other answer to a Shedinja is Rock Blast from Tharp. Hope for the Supersonic self-hit. Astonish from Roger. But that's it. That would have actually ended the run. Shedinja is incredible, but also incredibly annoying. So yeah, that's that is always a good reminder in Gen 3 to keep even a move that's not doing very much for you, just something that can hit Shedinja around. I don't think we've been at any point in our run where we haven't had access to a dark or ghost or bug or fire or rock move or flying move. But it's definitely an easy thing to get yourself into if you're not at least cognizant of it. Okay, I think I'm done fighting stuff in the grass here. No, I'm not. But that's okay. We'll just get past this Oddish. And the good part is we don't have to worry about healing. Mega Drain Oddish. See, that would be cool to get. We do have another chance to get a Pokemon before we have to fight Winona. There's a... Because this is Route 119. There's Route 120, and then... I think Route 121 is on the... is after. Let me... Oh no, I don't rest by talking to her, I rest by talking to him. Nope, never mind. Oh, am I crazy? Is this not a rest house? This is not a rest house. Okay. That is a lot of Wingles. Look at them. They're little friends. They're just hanging out. They're just little wing guys. Look at them. Pew. Pew. Oh, is that all you guys can say is P.O.? P.O. 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 Okay. P.O. Alright. I'm not interested in skipping fights here. I think I want the experience for our pallies. I just need to keep healing. Because I don't want to, like, not heal and then just get kind of... Oh. Your visual distance is short. Haha. Okay. Let me see here. Oh, I need to increment Miss Mons. Oh, a Heracross. Oh, that's actually kind of scary. Heracross is a powerhouse. I am excited if I can manage to beat Winona, we can get access to the Safari Zone. I don't think I'm going to catch a Heracross, but I am going to kind of figure out what I want to do in the Safari Zone, because the options there are incredible. Some people will do multiple encounters based on the different, like, area of the Safari Zone. I'm not sure what I'll do yet. I'm not that desperate at this point, and frankly, I'm okay if we do have to reset and give me a chance to keep my starter or like anything past a couple of gyms. So if that's kind of how the cookies crumble, that's how they crumble. Oh, the good old Pokemon Rangers. Anybody ever play Pokemon Ranger? It was a very interesting game with a very cool premise, but not ideal for what it was setting out to be. I think it was a very cool idea, and I like the idea of the Pokemon Rangers, but having to like swipe around on the DS screen is very repetitive, and I remember scratching the crap out of that out of my DS as a kid playing it. Oh, is that where you started as like a Pokemon coven where you went out and Pokemoned other Pokemons? What? The coven? I don't know what game you're actually thinking of, but the other game that's kind of popular in the like the spin-off game genre is Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, which is kind of that more like roguelike dungeon crawler-y vibe. I actually did not get into Mystery Dungeon like at all. For whatever reason, that one just did not do it for me. You're probably a bird catcher. I don't know what you are, my friend. And I don't trust trainers that I don't know what they are by sight. Especially since like the top of his head looks like that like light brown trainer that just I don't even know what he could be. So yeah. I mean, he's probably just like a guy. It's a Jigglypuff as seen from above. He kind of is like. Oh, it's a she. I'm sorry, it's a parasol girl. And a Goldeen. Hey, we can take Goldeens. I can take Goldeens any day of the week. I don't know. I think it's this is gonna be tough. We'll get through it though. At least the Weather Institute I don't think is too bad. Okay, yeah, just fight me. We'll get it on. We'll go through it. We'll take it down. Swallow. Yeah, Swallow's not going to pose too much of a threat to us. And then we just have to get through the rival battle, which I'm not looking forward to. Because our rival still has his starter, and we do not. And his starter is Grass. You know, against our team that is now 60% water types. So we're gonna have to get a little creative on that one. Okay, Hyper Potion, good. I think I should probably use a potion. You never know when you're gonna get like a stray random crit of just with no warning. See, look, how great would it have been to get a Gloom? Not that it would help us with the gym, but grass types are good. I do think, paradoxically, we could have an answer to finishing off Grovyle with our Tentacruel, but it's dicey. It's gonna be scary. I guess we Spark? It's just gonna keep moonlighting, which is a problem. Gloom is a cutie. Aside from the fact that canonically Gloom stinks. Like, for miles Gloom stinks. And that's not even getting into the part where they make perfume out of it in the anime. The infamous cross-dressing episode. That probably nobody remembers, but everyone remembers, sort of a thing. Oh, I'm running low on move points, so I might dodge that encounter for now. Or that, not encounter, but that fight. So I think... Sup, kid? While I was sleeping, everyone went upstairs. Great. Okay. Well... I would love to get that experience of fighting those two, so I think I... Oh, I can fight this guy. Hey. Because that's going to be the hard part, is getting our team in condition to fight Brendan and getting up to levels where he won't just steamroll us. I mean, I don't think he's at the level cap at least, so we've got that going for us, which is nice, but truthfully, it's going to be a little difficult to manage his whole team. Because I think he's got... I mean, he has more variety than water types, you know? He's doing better at his equivalent of whatever the heck we're doing. So he doesn't have to worry as much. But that's all right. We are going to make it through. We're going to make it out just fine. We'll overcome this hurdle, I think. And if not, we go back to the beginning and we start anew. Okay. Let's take a risk, because this ninja kid probably has a ninjask. And I think we've established these guys are bird trainers, not the electric trainers. I like kid trainers. Don't say that. Man, don't say that. Don't say you like kid trainers. Man, don't say that. Oh, he's a fire kindler guy. Well, that's even better for me. Thank you. Oh, no, that's not good for Gilbert, though. Okay. Gilbert's got to get out of there. Did I select the right Pokemon? Okay. One of these days, I'm going to accidentally, like, target myself. What are you wowing, Kiki? What are you wowing? What are you reacting to? I like kid trainers. Yeah, no, that's uncomfortable. That's not a line of dialogue that should exist. Keep in mind, this game came out, like, still within the era of 4Kids, where they censored the anime with, like, jelly donuts and crap. Which, jelly donuts, maybe not so bad as what they did later in the later seasons, where they wholly replaced a giant rice ball, a giant onigiri rolling down a hill with a submarine sandwich that just kind of like pogos down the hill instead. I have never really bought the argument of like editing food to represent the localization target, but you definitely can't get away with it there in particular because it just looks so strange. If you haven't seen it, I do highly recommend like checking out that one because it's just like, how could you be so afraid of, oh, I've been a fool. This Slugma has been setting up on me because it 8x resists or 4x resists water. Let's try a Rock Blast. Admittedly, Tharp is a bit unfortunate because of Hustle, but on the other hand, Tharp is the best. A Numel. Numel's kind of rough. I don't think it'll survive a Surf, though, being Quad X weak. Okay, and we do Outspeed. Thankfully, so I've been looking at, like, Corsola in Legacy. Corsola got some buffs, stat-wise. It's got a little bit better HP, which is great. So Corsola might actually stick around longer than I expected. And that's actually a relief because... Oh, I don't want the PC. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, let's fight. Let's fight them all. Let's get all that experience. Gilbert needs it so that he can become a Gilberton. Viper. That's probably gonna hurt. more than I like. Level 30 Viper is kind of a powerhouse. Not as much as our Faraday, though. Faraday is definitely pulling his weight, which is good since he killed most of our other Pokemon trying to catch him. That's equivalent exchange, I guess. Okay. Another grunt. I do love their striped shirts. Very, like, criminal coded. Very fun. They're actually, like, sailor coded, but I don't know. I was watching a friend play Claire Obscure Expedition 33, whatever you want to call it. I'm one of those weirdos that'll say the full title of things. Like, I used to call like Skyrim and Oblivion the Elder Scrolls for way too long before I realized everyone just looked at me sideways if I said that. So I'm gonna, until one takes off in favor of another for Claire Obscure, I will continue to just say the whole thing. But the funny part of it to me is, like, it's really French to the point that he had, like, one of the costumes where they're, like, wearing the traditional, like, black and white striped shirt and had, like, a baguette. Like, they're ridiculous stuff like that. Do I risk this double battle? I think just in the interest of making this go faster, I risk the double battle. And we're gonna hope that I don't regret that. Okay. Mightyena and Sneasel. I will not regret the double battle. You came back to Baguette. Oh, I was talking about how the Team Aqua Grunts are wearing, like, the striped shirts, like in Claire Obscure Expedition 33, whatever you want to call it. I saw a relatable post on Blue Sky of someone who didn't realize they were the same game because people use the different titles. But, like, the kind of, like, Baguette, like, mime costume thing. Yeah, you get it. You get it. You understand. Speaking of French, we also get... oh, you're going to play Expedition 33? That'll be good. That'll be fun, I bet. I'll admit, I don't quite have the bandwidth for extensive RPGs at this point. I would love to, but I'm still trying to get caught up for Deltarune, which comes out... technically speaking, it hits the Switch before the Switch 2 releases, but it does come out the day of the Switch 2. So depending on what my schedule looks like, I may or may not try to play that while waiting for the Switch 2. I'm so excited for more Deltarune. But yeah, I don't have the bandwidth to pick up a new, like, I don't know, I've seen people clocking in like 70-hour playthroughs on Claire Obscure. Hey, welcome. Okay. Let's go ahead and give it a shot. I'm doing good. How are you? Oh, that's a nice Popcat. I love Popcat. So cute. Your good morning in America? Oh. I don't know if that's good or not, depending on days. No streamers be streaming? I mean, there's plenty of small people streaming. I would be one of them. And I'm glad you found your way here. It's definitely like a not the most popular hour, and I can imagine with it being like Mother's Day too, it's probably not going to be a terribly populated day, or maybe it is. I don't know enough about Twitch. Oh, thank you. I did not do the art, but I did commission it, and the artist does excellent work. I am a huge fan of them. I did the rigging myself in PNG Tuber, but yeah, it's very nice. I'm very happy with it. I don't have artistic talent, unfortunately. That is my curse. Okay, I think that's the admin. So I'm gonna go heal up first because they will completely wreck me if I'm not prepared. All the talent went to programming the quiz. Yeah, that was all talent and skill because it totally works every single time. If we can survive the rival, we'll get to see it again, but we gotta make it through this first. And that may be a steep ask, but we'll see. We'll get there. I'm really excited for when I can make it all work as one cohesive unit again. Because, like, the one that I use for the streams is a very clunky version. It's not as respectful to the API as I want it to be. But I plan to put it on Git when I finish it. I need to, again, make it, like, work properly and then have a friend look over the code. Oh, we actually get to do it now because it's Magneton time. So Magneton is the magnet Pokemon still. It is Steel Electric. I won't repeat my brain typo. It is 3 feet tall, which 3 feet, 3 times the Magnemite makes sense. But it weighs, instead of weighing, 3 times 13, it weighs 130 pounds. Magneton is insane. Still belongs to the mineral group. It has magnet pull. And I'm going to be lazy here. I think in the later gens they made it so you can actually evolve it with use Thunderstone. And stronger electronics from the 3 linked Magnemite are enough to dry out surrounding moisture. Yes. All right, we get that evolution. It's actually in Python. It's wrapped in tkinter, however you want to pronounce that. I'm actually really bad at coding, but yeah. It's been a learning adventure that admittedly causes me as much frustration as it does excitement. But when it works, it's really cool, right? It seems like, oh. So you're a coder then? That's I know a lot of people who do and are like very proficient. I am not. I understand the logic. The syntax is where I get really thrown. I'm really bad at learning both real and programming languages. But don't have a job just fixing up GitHub. I mean, frankly, it's one of those things that like just doing it professionally is one thing, but like actually doing it outside of that is pretty good too. I think most of the people that I know do it either as like a job and like as a hobby or just as a hobby, but it seems like one of those things that once you start doing it, you keep doing it because it's useful, or please don't hit yourself in confusion. Of course. Let's just throw Tharp in here. Yes, truthiness. Yes, it's... Oh my goodness. You're really getting all of the... Let's just go for a Surf. I think Tharp can handle it. Nope. Hurt itself in its confusion. That could hurt a lot. I don't want to lose more Pokemon. How about... Oh, no, I've misplayed. I have misplayed horribly. That may be the end of our Tentacruel. Nope. Okay. Woo-hoo-hoo. Okay. I'm also going to do some comparisons on stats here. So Tharp was definitely slower at a speed of 57. Oh, I don't know, though. Water battles. Yeah, I lost most of our team at a previous gym. So we're kind of rebuilding from... Oh, no. You're kidding me. Oh, goodness. Oh, my goodness. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, we're living, though. We're living on 2 HP. And now we have the Magneton. That will help. Oh, goodness. Oh, I can feel my heart pounding. Yeah, so this is a Nuzlocke. The added constraint is that to catch or evolve something, I have to pass that information-based quiz of, like, all the stuff that nobody, like, there's some things that most people know about Pokemon and could guess about Pokemon, but other things that are kind of just bunk information. So if I can't do that, I can't catch them, which adds the challenge of even less things that I get to bring along with me. And it's been a journey. Okay, so cast form. I want to say that I had been. Yes, I had a name set aside. Oh, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's set aside. I'm gonna name this one after Johannes Kepler. When did I start streaming? Let's see. So I've been doing this on Sundays. So I have been streaming for like a month, singular. So not very long. So yeah, I'm still pretty new, still just kind of. Oh, I support it. It's a lot of fun, just hanging out, playing games. Whoever stops by, stops by. Okay. I don't know that our team is in a great shape for this rival fight, but it's I think we just gotta go for it, because I don't want to grind. Well, Gilbert, you don't need that anymore. How much did you get improvement, by the way? Not much. Oh, you're slow, you're not very defensive, and you're not very special defensive. You're just kind of a Magneton guy, huh? Okay. Well, you know what? I think we just kind of go into it and see where the winds may fall. Because let's face it here. I don't know why I'm saving. I'm not gonna reset. Well, I might reset the whole save, but I'm not gonna reload it. Gamer brain, yeah. That's where I've been looking for Pokemon. I won't believe in the Pokemon you found. Okay, it's a battle, so battle. Oh, this is gonna be stressful. Let's see. Oh, no! Level 34, level 34, level 34. I am not ready for this. I should not have stayed in on it either. Because he's gonna Psybeam and just instantly delete. Oh. It didn't. Okay. Maybe I can use this. We are faster. Do I confuse, or do I just hope that I'm gonna hope that I just hit him harder. I'm gambling here, but oh, that was a bad gamble. I am a fool. I have paid. Well, Habitus has paid the price for my foolishness. Okay. Yeah, that was not the best move on my part, admittedly, but that's okay. I was trying to feel him out. I was trying to figure that what I was gonna do. And I think the strategy is just rely on level capped Pokemon. 35. Okay, so his team isn't incredibly high level. I just have to hope he doesn't, like... Okay, his growth. I think we might just be able to take it with strength. Okay. So there's that. He's got a Kecleon. Let's just get the strongest one out there first. And the paralysis? We like paralysis. It's non-stab slash. Excellent, excellent. We'll bite. Okay, this is not going as poorly as I was expecting it to. Aside from, you know, my just as usual foolishly confident plays. But But it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It will all be fine. And a Torkoal. Torkoal might be the thing that I'm the most prepared for. So I do think I am going to switch to Corsola. Especially with the sunny day. Yep, that was a smart call. Because I don't think he's really got much he can throw at us, aside from setting up Curse. Don't set up Curse. I mean, yes, that gives me more chances to go first, but this hustle is rough. The hustle is always rough, but especially today. There we go. 1, 2. Oh, goodness. Really? Maybe it's... With the sunlight, though, it's just not worth... I mean, it'll be fine once the sunlight wears off, because Curse is only physical stats. Or if Hustle really comes in clutch here and lets us hit 5 times. Dang. But that's okay. Now, regardless, I am confident in Surf. And, of course, it's the turn that it ends. So, there we go. That's Torkoal down. Oh, we did it. We beat the rival. We survived. Thank goodness. Ran into some rare Pokemon while training. I took some notes. Give this HM2, which is Fly. Oh, at some point, I will have to hope that we can pick up another Flyer. But before we head to Fortree... Oh, Scott, get out of here. You just beat him. It was pretty obvious. He looked really upset. Yeah. Just show up, act cryptic, and leave. That's fine. That's fine, Scott. You always gotta wonder why he's just in the right spot for that. And then also, like, walks up, talks to me, and then goes back in the direction he came from. Okay, well, for saving the run, Tentacruel, you become a legend earlier. Cast Form or Horsey? Who do I want to bring with? I think Cast Form is my better pal here. Like long term? But right now is a hard call. I guess we will go Cast Form. Okay, we'll take... I'll give you the experience share. Everybody but Jean, the core fish, I guess. And then we'll actually give this Mystic Water to Tharp. I think Tharp needs the damage help, at least, for Surf. Because, like, Roger won't need it. Roger is pretty beefy. When it's Roger's time to shine, anyway. So, we'll kind of just go through and, I think, get ourselves now to... this is Fortree City first. Okay, well... what's the worst that can happen? Let's do the double battle. We're in rain, we have Mystic Water. We'll just do the whole rigmarole with Surf. What's the worst that can happen? Exactly. Kiki, nothing bad ever happens. Nothing bad ever happens. And when it does, it was my fault. Like this. This is my fault because they have a Manectric. Manectric is really interesting. So Tharp, we're actually going to get you out of here for that because that's more than I think you should have to stand. Double battles, I think, there is more strategy. I definitely think in these games, they are just a lot of risk. There is more strategy, but that also just means there's more chances to misplay. And people just don't like to make mistakes. Personally, I think it's part of the fun of this is sometimes I will choose to do the single battle, like at lower levels. But once it gets to kind of this, like, past level 20, I think it's kind of a fair game of, like, the strategy outweighs just getting cheesed by, like, I don't know, something that was Dragon Rage or whatever. Tri-attack is just a Final Fantasy spell? I mean, yeah, pretty much. I think a lot of things in Pokemon definitely kind of owe themselves to that as well, of that, like, turn-based RPG animations. Okay. Coughing. I think Gilbert's got this one. I don't even know what the coughing can do to us. Because poison won't do anything. He might have, like, tackle. Turn-based is your still your favorite genre, and ATB turn-based. That's fair. I go back and forth. Sometimes I'm not a turn-based person. Other times I really like it. Pokemon is a situation where I like the turn-based, but I also don't know that I could make it through, like, one of the older turn-based Final Fantasies these days. Or, like, Persona is one that, like, I don't know that it's not really, like, the same kind of turn-based, but I also just don't have, like, a ton of free time for gaming, so they just tend to go slower. And let's get the Thunder Wave. Let's just try to outlast the sleep. Oh. Of course you encore. That's alright, you're gonna put me to sleep. Didn't you put like 200 hours in the Final Fantasy remake? Well, okay, listen, I'm not on trial here. And also, it's not really turn-based. It's that more like Kingdom Heartsy style, like active battle. Like, so that's not the same. Frankly, I think, though, like, that one was 200 hours because the end game was tough. Hard mode was tough. The simulation battles were tough. It was all kind of tough. But, you know, oh my god, still. Try to be more turn-based-y. Yeah, I think there was a nice balance that was done. I really liked the real-time components to it. Just because I really enjoy that kind of combat. Like, I'm not very good at that to play like a Souls-like game or anything, but it added a nice balance that kept me mashing the buttons and pushing stuff on the controller. And as everyone knows, if you're pushing more buttons, you are gaming more. That's just a fact. It's why I have so much respect for keyboard and mouse people. I can't KBM, but they gotta be pushing so many buttons, which means more gaming. These are the facts according to Tyro. Alrighty. Finally. The slowest battle against Pokemon that couldn't hurt us. Okay. We will come into Fortree. Come into the Pokemon Center. I wonder if the weather just glitched out there. I don't think it's supposed to be raining in Fortree. Just generally speaking. Yay, that's what I thought. I don't know if it was supposed to be raining up here even. It's just a slow transition. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, so I healed everybody up. We're ready for Route 120 because, oh no, we can't encounter the gym. Okay, Route 120, what do we got? Parasol Girl. I don't want to fight you just yet. I think I just want to get our encounter on. And it's an Azumarill, which I can't catch because I already had an Azumarill. Well, I had a Marill. Oh, our poor Pascal. That's okay. That's free experience for Gilbert. Although Gilbert is so weak. Really hope he gets a little stronger with some battling. Although those, you know, 1s and 0s and 5s in the IV department are not helping. Kepler gets a level. Good, good. So I think Kepler is going to see possibly some gym action if we can... I mean, unless I get something spectacular here, which I could. Like an Absol. An Absol would be great. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's see what I remember about Absol. Because Absol is the disaster Pokemon. It is a dark type. It is, I believe, 4 feet tall. Weighs 100 pounds. Belongs to the field group. Has the ability Pressure. And has the ability to foretell natural disasters and can live for over 100 years. Bada boom! Oh, excellent, 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 excellent. That's awesome. Okay, now we just have to actually catch it. You know, the easy part. Ha ha ha. That Thunder Wave will help. Actually, I can just Sonic Boom. That way I'm doing a consistent amount of damage. Razor Wind. Oh. Razor Wind Vortex. I do not remember a Vortex. Eugene Rabinowitch. What's, who is Eugene Rabinowitch? The guy who decided how, when, and the amount to shift the Doomsday Clock. Interesting. Okay, I can get behind that. It beats what I was going to go for. I was going to, like, I don't know, pull like a Nostradamus or something. Okay. Absol would be such a huge power increase for this party. Just get caught, please. Please, please, please. Okay, I don't want to lose Gilbert either, so I'm going to have to be tactical here on when to pull him out. Which is now. I'm pulling him out now. Oh, who is the best defensive option here while we wait this out? 60-60 defense, and I think it's Corsola. I don't imagine it's going to have anything that will really, like, hurt us. Plus, Corsola can recover. Just be caught, please. Please. Rabinowitch, join the squad. Yes! Yes, 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 yes! Oh, that's so good! Okay. Oh... Let's see if I can actually fit. Rabino. I assume that's Rabinovich. Oh no. I don't really want to nickname an Absol Eugene. That sounds just a little too derpy. So I think we're going to go with the H is invisible. We're going to go back and pick him up because... Oh, that's so good. That has actually possibly just saved the run entirely. Not that I think our team of water types like couldn't make do, but it's a lot better to have one of these single stage Pokemon that kind of like Corsola, I don't have to worry about like getting to the point where they're good enough. Because like, look at these stats. Bad defense, but good attack. Exceptional attack. Future Sight is maybe a little meh, but... Okay, who's off the team for now? Oddly enough, I think it is cast form. Kepler, we will see you next time, probably. So I don't need to level you up that much. Put that on Jean. Got Gilbert at 31. So I know that the level cap for this gym is 38. So I'm expecting the gym trainers inside of it to be at least higher than Brendan was at 33, 34, 35-ish. So, well, either way, let's... Parasol Lady, she's... Oh, I should have healed. Haha, I'm good at Pokemon. I remember to do the things. So I think I'll heal. I'll fight the Parasol Girl. I'll go fight the Kecleon, I guess. Since I don't really get to catch it since it's on Route 120. We'll defeat that one. I don't think I have the option to battle the one in Fortree City, but maybe I do. Kecleon could be an odd pickup, actually. Not in a bad way, just odd. Kecleon would be odd. I think we've had like a 1% chance for a couple of routes now. But I think she's got like water-type Pokemon. She's a Parasol Girl. They all tend to. And she's got a Grass type, of course. Of course she's got a Grass type. I miscalculated. This Tri-Attack ought to do something though, right? Oh, they're just gonna Sweet Scent. Yeah, you can Sweet Scent. You can do that, that's fine. Would love a Steel type attack, but Gen 3 doesn't have a lot, and I don't know that they gave Magneton many, if any. I mean, because it can't, like, Iron Tail, right? Like, that doesn't make sense. But we get that juicy Trainer EXP, 500 experience. Great. You've got a Wailmer, which is fodder. Iron Ball. That's not a move. I don't think it becomes an item for another generation, maybe? Because Iron Ball, I think, increases your weight. I could be wrong. Oh. Cool, more invisible barriers. Good old Kecleon. See, I thought Gloom was going to be our, like, excellent get. But no, we got the Route 120 Absol, the 8%. We have been having, like, great luck at finding these uncommon Pokemon. I mean, our Sandshrew, the Absol, we had the Tropius encounter at least. Oh, you're just gonna be... Is this just the day that when I'm paralyzed, I don't get to play the Vidya game? I think that might be what today is. Okay, no, there we go. There's a good Tri-Attack. I don't know, let's see. Does Sonic Boom do more? I don't think so. Nah, not really. But, whatever. We'll spend it. Okay. Jane is up to 24. Having some options would be good. Oh, I needed the Paralyze heal. One of these days I'll remember what I'm doing when I open the backpack. It's just like in real life. I'll open my bag or my purse and just be looking for something and not find it. Because I don't remember what I was looking for. Okay, Gloom. Getting Corphish to Crawdaunt would be great. I don't know how essential it's going to be, but it would be good. Yeah, get Frozen. I love Tri-Attack for that reason. I just wish that it had a better chance of happening. I understand I would hate that if the enemies could do that, but I like it. You know? Power to the player and all. Nintendo Power. Pretty sure that's their slogan, right? Power to the player? something like that. Okay. I think we just... This guy's got to be a bird trainer. They always are. No, it's EA Sports. It's in the game. That's the slogan that lives the most rent-free in my head. Oh, you're Wish gaming, huh? Look at this guy with a Zatu. Wish. Ooh. Zatu is not that tanky. I will take that. I will absolutely take that. So Wish heals you on the second turn, but you gotta live through your second turn. Wish is very useful for, like, again, I don't know why I'm saving. What's up, Steven? Yes, I'm ready for a battle. So Wish heals you, so you use it on turn 1. Turn 2, you can do a normal move, but you can't use Wish a second time. It's kind of like Future Sight, but for healing yourself. It's very useful for Pokemon that are really bulky. Like, I usually use it as one of the few ways to make Umbreon kind of decent. I'm a huge Umbreon fan, but Umbreon is not great outside of its defenses. It got better with access to Foul Play, but there was never really a great way to add it to my team outside of, like, Foul Play, Protect, Wish, and Toxic to make a Staller. So that's kind of the idea, is that if you're really hurting, you can Wish, and then you can Protect the next turn, and you recover... I don't remember if it's a proportion. It's almost half your HP. Yes, my Pokemon have grown. Thank you. Thank you for noticing. Okay. So you're flying away. I guess I don't need to get the gym badge now. So I think I will keep leveling our Pokemon while I don't have to fight the gym. Because that will hurt badly, I expect. And everything here is still in our range to kind of grind on, so we'll get that level, we'll get our levels, and get another encounter. Levels are just a number. You're right. And when you're right, you are right. This is true. It's just, I don't know. That's my one complaint, is it's hard to level in these games. All skills. Yes. It's numbers and skills and levels. It's all a skill issue. I actually really like Zatu and Natu's, like, wood totem vibe. It looks like a stuck-up duck. He kind of is a stuck-up duck. He's got psychic powers. I'm not saying they're good Pokemon. I just like the idea. I wish that they got that creative more often with Pokemon. You know what? Let's... I think I can handle this one. I'm not inviting disaster this time, Kiki. There are bad things that could happen. But I think this one will be okay. Because he's a cool trainer. And probably, of course, he has a Manectric. But the good news is, he has a cast form like a fool. Oh my god, you're right. I invited disaster, and we got rewarded with the disaster Pokemon. Clearly, this means that our gym will be a success, and not that that was the disaster being warned about. Oh, I don't like... frustrating part of this gen, that Lightning Rod does not absorb electric-type moves, and that electric types can get paralyzed. That is Manectric's, like, really big weakness. Yeah, let's just do that. Thankfully, Lightning Rod does not work on your electric moves going out. What? What was that? What was that random crit? Gilbert, no! Oh, don't professor me. How was I supposed to predict that one? What was supposed to be the, like, intelligent play? Don't expect to get hit by a move that was, like, not... Okay. It's fine. It's fine. We're losing friends. And then they hyper potion. Okay. Let's cast form down. Oh. I should have planned for the crit. See, I don't want to just, like, sit around on a calculator all day. That's not what we're about here. We're about sitting around with an like one of those books you see at the Scholastic Book Fair, reading about how much they weigh. It's a different kind of skill expression. Oh, that was completely uncalled for, though. Okay. We'll go box Gilbert. That sucks. I was really hoping to have that electric type for much longer. Okay. That's a tough pill to swallow, because I kind of thought he was going to be one of our aces when we finally made it to Suitless. Because I don't know what I'm going to do about Wallace. Like, he's going to be a bad time. So I guess... Gilbert... I don't know that you got the chance to be a legend, buddy. No, you helped us catch Absol. You are a legend by proxy because Absol is going to be a legend. I guess I'll bring Kepler. I don't know. This is such a hard team to build with. It's actually much better than I expected we would have at this point in the stream. I kind of thought we were going to lose more to our rival. I still lost something to the rival because of, my, as typical, incredible plays. There's not like a secret trainer up there, is there? No, it's just an item. Okay. We'll go ahead and make it through here. Planned. It's all planned. Absol finds a way. Okay, so we're now on Route 121, right? So, I can get an encounter there. That wouldn't be a bad one. Revives. Useful only for money. Okay. Chance for new friend. We have the chance for a new friend, and we're gonna grab life by the friend horns or something. Can't get a Mightyena because we killed a Poochyena. Or we did... Well... We tried to catch a Poochyena and just failed, I guess. Well, okay, so wait, then... Should I catch the Mightyena? I don't remember what happened with the Poochyena exactly. I might be going back on my rules. Kiki, do you remember what happened with the Poochyena? I accidentally killed it. Have I skipped any Poochyenas? I don't think I really have. I don't think we found many others. No, well, okay, that... I'll be strict in this instance. I know I kind of overlooked it for the Whalmer because that was a tactical. It's the same line though. Jane to my knockoff, which is good. So we'll see. I should probably see what all I can even get in this area. Route 121. There's options that aren't Mighty Anna. All right, let's get caught. Ooh, Kecleon. Not a good Pokemon, but a Pokemon. So I gotta come back to its genus. So it's a normal type. And there's a reason I have to come back to its genus, because it is 3 feet tall, and I believe 60 pounds. It's 50 pounds. It belongs to the field egg group. So its ability, right, is color change, and its genus is color swap. I had to do it in that order because you would think for a Pokemon with a unique ability that's tied to that unique ability, it's all about that unique ability, that its genus would be the same thing, but it's not. It's the color swap Pokemon with the color change ability. And yes, it keeps the belly patterns. I say accidentally. No, if we're thinking of the Poochyena, I'm pretty sure I ran out of Pokeballs. I think that was the Poochyena. Okay, that's got it. No longer stab. I'll keep biting on it. Oh, it's substitute hacking. Can I even try to catch it while it's behind a substitute? Oh, this might... I could catch something while digging, so... Yeah, exactly, Kiki. Yo! Okay. Chameleons, huh? We got anybody who studies... Anybody who, like, discovered the chameleon or something? I was not ready for, you know, a chameleon. Culture Club. Let's see. Okay, so... How Chameleons Work, Great Discoveries in the 1930s by Alexander Zund, a.k.a. Alexander or Alec Sand. Is this a person? See, that's the hard part, too, of, like, fact-checking everything. Oh, Alexander... Sand? Am I gonna have to, like, actually pull up, like, an academic paper to fact-check this web blog from 2019? Let's see here. Oh, goodness. Okay, so... Zund A, 1933. The Mechanism and Projection of the Chameleon's Tongue, Journal of Experimental Biology 10. Can I see the... by A. Zund? Okay. I'm gonna take that one. So her name will be Zund. Not very often that I have to almost actually, like, consult Google Scholar level resources to fact check something. That's kind of neat, though. That reminds me, can I actually read that article? I'll do that while I'm going back to heal. So, the projection of the chameleon's tongue constitutes a unique problem In muscular organization, it has frequently been recorded that a chameleon can project its tongue as to a distance as great or slightly greater than the length of the animal's body. And that projection takes place within... takes place with instantaneous rapidity. Various theories have been advanced to explain this remarkable mechanism, yet still it remains imperfectly understood. The variety of explanations offered is clearly due to the fact that the investigation of this problem has been entirely anatomical, and that no attempt has hitherto been made to apply the test of experiment to it. Such an experimental investigation forms the subject of this paper. The experiments here described deal with the tongue, the hyoid apparatus, and the accessory muscles. The permit of the formulation of a complete account of this highly complicated and highly perfected response. Okay, so this guy's cool. He was doing some science. That's nice. I love science. So good. And we'll fight this Kecleon, why not? We'll take it. Since we can't catch it, we'll defeat it. And it's level 30. That'll be some good experience. Oh, I should have had somebody that wasn't Faraday take the lead. Oh well. Yeah, you can keep camouflaging, I guess. I don't care. I'll just keep slapping you back to your electric type. Okay, so Jean, you're level 26. You've still got a ways to go, but you will be immensely useful. Knockoff will be useful. Shell armor will be great. Blocking critical hits will be great. Okay, we are not totally lost. We are not ships sailing in the night. We have some Pokemon and some ability to plan. It does still hurt to lose the electric type, though. Magneton, well, okay, maybe not that big of a loss. Those stats were terrible. Not that we've got, like, a ton of great IVs circulating around, but... Metatite and a Ninjask. I guess technically that Metatite could pose a problem. I don't anticipate it being able to go faster, though. And a Dig. Dig. Who would you be using Dig against? I guess I don't care, since you've kind of just abandoned your colleague here. I mean, I do care. Let's see. What level are you guys? 30 and 30? Let's bring in Roger and our very own Doomsday Clock. Just to... I imagine he was probably targeting Faraday, so it probably will hit Roger. No. That was probably a smart idea. Smelling salts? Ooh. Okay. Let's have Roger go after the Hariyama. And I think we're gonna try to... Nope, it's just gonna try to... It's just gonna keep digging at me. Okay. Oh, it's so fast. Okay. Yeah, you can send... Oh, no, not Jean. Not Jean. Please get Jean out of here. At the very least, Roger is doing some heavy lifting here. Let's bring Kepler out. I think Kepler might be okay here. Oh, nope. You need to water? No, I think you should try to... Oh, wait. Can Roger... Yeah, you can target the Ninjask, which will be good. We'll bring out Kepler, who will come out, change into the water type, which I think will take the hit that was probably coming. Oh, no. Oh, thank goodness. All right, get 4x weakness rollout from the big whale. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Not Roger. Not Roger! Aww. That's another death. Boo. I was looking forward to that Whalmer, thank you. You know what? That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna double team. And I think we're gonna swap Kepler out. Who's our fastest Pokemon right now? Is it Faraday? It is Faraday. Not that it's gonna matter much. We'll bring out Tharp, I think. I just gotta hope this Hariyama doesn't get any, like, ideas. Oh, the Ninjask got ideas. Uh-oh. Please, no. Please let me get the dodge from the double team. No, Tharp, no. Oh. Smelling salt must be normal. I thought it was fighting. Okay, we're back to where we started because I am predicting kind of a strange move here. Yeah, that was kind of predictable on the Ninjask's part, which means that the Ninjask might actually go down to Tharp. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, we lost Roger, which is actually kind of a huge loss. Don't have another Ninjask. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. But thankfully, we're doing okay. This is why people avoid double battles. Double battles are so scary. They're so dangerous. You never know what's gonna happen. Okay. Let's heal up everybody else. We at least did not lose Rapnowicz, which is good. I was not expecting that Leech Life. That was... It's a move I always forget exists. You know what? Let's... Wait, did I get my encounter on this route? I don't think I have yet. I think I was fishing for something that was not the Mightyena. No, I got the Kecleon. Okay. I am paying attention. I know what's going on. So, we will go back and we will, I guess, pick up the Kecleon? That feels weird. I don't know that Kecleon... I mean, Kecleon's not bad. Kecleon is fairly strong. It's just such a weird Pokemon to work around. Never would have expected needing it. Much less so soon. I totally thought Roger had that defensively in the bag, but... Oh, Roger. Poor little Roger. Joining the others. Okay, let's bring Kecleon. Good old Zund. And one day we'll bring Amanda out. Admittedly, I would love to reach a point where I have more than one Pokemon in the PC. I guess that's definitely a misplay on my part twice in a row in those double battles, but wowzers. Things I just wasn't expecting to have to play around. I suppose I probably could have foreseen that from the Ninkata, though. I think if it had just gone on one more turn, that rollout would have finished him, though. Ah, what a shame. What a shame. Yeah, fight me, lady. If I want to become a first-class trainer, well, I guess we'll see. I don't know about first class at this point. Swalot is interesting. Okay. Get through this, and then see how far we can kind of poke ahead before things start to be very dangerous. Like that. Like that. Toxic is scary. Toxic is very scary. I think I have antidotes. I probably have Petra berries. But Toxic is scary. That was so painful. Rare times like this, I regret unlearning Quick Attack. Oh, you full restored? You full restored? You jerk. You coward. Okay. That is bad. I gotta get Faraday out of there. I guess we'll go Tharp. Not like... Not like Tharp has a whole lot of answers here, though. I mean, it's boosting its special defense, which means that maybe if Rock Blast hits, we've got something. But if he keeps using Toxic, or if she keeps using Toxic, I'm going to be in big trouble here really fast. Oh no. He is just setting up on me. This is so bad. There's one hit. There's 2 hits. There's 3 hits. Come on. Oh. That's okay. You can encore me. I want to keep using Rock Blast. That's fine. I didn't think Surf was going to do much since you've buffed yourself specially anyway. 2. Come on. One more hit. One more hit. One more hit. No, 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 no. I'm going to lose Tharp. I don't want to lose Tharp. All right, Zund, it's your time to shine. Body Slam is neutral. Paralysis. Well, at least we can't be poisoned that way. And we can slash. You know, assuming we get to go, which may or may not happen. What have you missed? Were you here when I lost Roger? Because I lost Roger. Our poor Whalmer. Yeah, Roger died protecting Rabnowix. Oh. This is so much stress. Why do I do this to myself? Aside from the fact that it's fun. Oh, okay. I hang on to a potion. And were you here when I caught a Kecleon? I caught a Kecleon. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this has been a rough day. We haven't even fought a gym and we're losing Pokemon. Well, I say that. You know, it's not a bad thing. It's all just kind of how it works out. I think we're building the team that we need. I think that Rabnowix is going to be an essential member of the party for a long time to come. I'm going to skip these guys because I just want to see like where we can get to. come down here, and we're not, like, stuck. We can go back up. So at a certain point, this is still Route 121, but at a certain point it becomes 122, I think. And that could be useful to have another option. I want to see if they're going to let me go all the way to to Lily Cove. Because if I can get access to the department store and maybe even round this out with some Safari Zone, this might not be a terrible kind of area to be concluding our stream. So let's see. This is still Route 120. Wait. Oh, does that mean we don't actually get this Kecleon? Wait. Route 120. Shoot! Okay, that's my bad. I cheated. Cheating, Professor. Listen, I'm doddering in my old age here. Okay, they're going to Mount Pyre. I don't really care. So surely now I'm on Route 121. Yes. Okay. Well, darn it. I even got the quiz right and everything. Well, in that case, since I got to put you in the box anyway, buddy, how about you learn cut for me? Can you learn cut? Abnoix might not be a bad person to just have cut. But since I'm going to deposit him because I cheated, we will just teach it to Zune to save me from giving it to somebody, making them unlearn it, and so on. Okay. Okay. There's a PC here, so I can deposit that. That's all right. Anything could have finished off that Swalot. Okay. Let's see here now. So you guys are going to be a mandatory double battle. How much stress can I go through in one day? Let's poke our head in here. Because I'm assuming... Okay, so you are at... 87 out of 110. Used to be... I don't know if they ever changed this. Haha. So a PC is just free healing. If you're ever playing a Gen 3 game, you can just deposit your Pokemon into the PC, and they will full heal by being in the PC for a second. I think this was true for quite a few gens, actually. Like, up to, I want to say at least, like, Sun and Moon, maybe? I know in the more modern games where you have access to your PC everywhere, it does not work because... Oh, these guys scare me, though. Okay, we're to be cowards. I full heal just to be a coward. We'll give Rabnowix that because, let's face it, when am I going to use Double Team and actually need it? Or, actually, ooh, Future Sight is powerful. Has Future Sight always been that strong? Incredible. Razor Wind is good. I think it's Double Team. I think Double Team's got to go. Okay, now watch us walk out here and get another Kecleon encounter. Wouldn't that be incredible? So this is Route 121. Definitively. Oh no, they know that I didn't follow my rules. They're not giving me any Pokemon. All right, Mightyena. We will defeat you. Actually, we're just gonna run because I want to put Ravnikwix in the front. We'll summon Disaster for our enemies. A Shuppet. Okay. I don't remember Shuppet's genus. I know that it is a ghost type. I know that it is one... Oh, it's 2 feet tall. It weighs... What, then? Probably like 13 pounds? 5. I'm not getting a Shuppet, gang. Amorphous? Oh, that... I just typoed that. I think it has Levitate. Nope. Evolves via level up at level 30? 37? Wow, I don't know anything about this Pokemon. Is it the... doll? Puppet. Alright, well... bye-bye, Shuppet. I passed in failing. Yeah, I don't think I've failed anything quite that badly. So, here comes the question about the Safari Zone. So, the Safari Zone... Let me see if I can, like... Trying to pull up a map for us, because there are several different areas to the Safari Zone. And actually, what I might just do then is, can I import that as an image? Safari Zone. I think I can manage this. Alright, so... Here's the thing about the Safari Zone. There's 6 different little zones here, right? Technically, they all say Safari Zone. However, they do all have different encounters. Or at least, there are 4 different groupings of encounters within them. So, I think that's kind of a choice that I need to make, but I am interested in anyone who's watching's opinions on whether to count them as different areas or not. On the one hand, 6 Pokemon would be huge. On the other hand, and actually, you know what? I'm leaning towards yes because it's the Safari Zone. And they can just run away from me, and, like, there's not... Like, my skill plays less of a role. They're all gonna say captured in the same place, cheater. Well, you know what? Maybe this is just my cheating stream. They are all gonna say captured in the same place. But they will run away from me. So, I could do... However, oh no, more opinions. You just want to see me play Pokemon. Oh, that's fun. I appreciate that. I think what I'll do is I should be allowed to catch 1 from each place as long as I get the quiz. Yeah, we'll see how the quizzes go, and I can attempt to capture multiple times since Safari Zone is nonsense. Yeah, we'll see. I'll say maybe what I'll do then is just kind of... Hey, what do you got, my man? Yes. Oh, you're just gonna tell me... You're just gonna tell me how to play the game. Okay, so we'll just dedicate this to... Oh, I should let you guys see me playing the game again. There we go. So, I think I'll just target those zones with my journeys here, because that's also going to cost me some big Poke dollars. So it will be much more fruitful if I use Pokeblocks. Oh, they just won't let me enter? Oh, that's... okay. All right. I guess I forgot about that. I suppose because in Emerald, you get the Pokeblock case so much later. Okay, let's get through this. And we're okay if we fight some wild Pokemon, because they're a high enough level that it's actually really beneficial to me, or for me to fight them. All right, let's Razor Wind. I like that there's the Vortex. That seems like that's a modification. I don't remember it doing a Vortex, and obviously that animation is not quite Razor Wind. But who knows? There's so many moves that use the same. Okay, I am not talking to y'all. Not talking to you. Oh my goodness. Staring straight forward for like 5 minutes, and then he turns his head. Uh-huh. Oh, and a Heracross. Oh. Barnacles. Okay, let's get Tharp out here. Oh, the Brick Break. Oh, no. Let's bait out another one into Faraday. That's still gonna hurt like crazy, though. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's so bad. Normal trainers are my enemy today. Oh. Haha, yes, counter. Try it again. Try to counter me again. See how well that goes. Thank God he can't learn Mirror Coat. Gene gets a level. He's got one more, which is a Girafarig. We'll just keep Thunderbolting. Girafarig is Psychic and Dark. Did you know Girafarig spelled upside down is Girafarig? I still love that they gave it an evolution and it evolves into frickin' Farigiraf. Oh my goodness. Please no. Every single time, I get confused hacks. Okay, I think I can send Ravnicowicz out here though. Unless they're going for like a Stomp or something, I should be good. Yep, I figured we could live one. And that's kind of playing around the crit. Sort of, at least as much as I get. Oh no, what happened here? You, almost killed my best Pokemon. That's what happened here, man. This is so stressful. This starts to weigh on me. Okay, we'll super pot the rest. Not like we have that far to go until we're in Lily Cove, but... Oh, I was not expecting there to be, like... Oh, she is just there to... Oh, God, she scared me. She's just a jump scare in human form. I see. I understand. She's gonna rob me of everything. Let's Future Sight. We are faster, which is good. Takedown is gonna hurt, but probably not significant. And then we can... I think Tharp can come in here safely. Because they chose Takedown, they're probably gonna keep going with the normal type move. And we'll Surf. You're going to Endure, but that won't work because we're going to hit you so hard with the Surf, you'll be on 1 HP, and then... It's Future Sight time. the classic Rabnowic's Tharp problem. And a Golduck, huh? Yeah, we'll put Faraday in. All right. This should be pretty clean. Whew. Okay. All right. Now, what I will say is, I believe to get into the department store, we may have to deal with our rival. So I'm not going to bother with that just yet. What we are going to do is saunter down here to the conference hall. Or contest hall. Not conference hall. Contest hall. Let's see. Are you... Who gives me the... Oh, it's the reception counter lady. Okay. Hi. I'm not doing it with friends. Hey. Pokemon contests. Yes, give me a case. Okay. No, not entering a contest. Although, that is something that I could do for another Pokemon, is that by beating the contests, there are gift Pokemon here in Emerald Legacy. There is like an Aggron and a Milotic and a few others. So, that's something I might just keep in my back pocket here. You know what, Tall Grass? You scare me. You scare me quite a bit. Oh, that did not go as far as maybe I thought it would. Oh no, what did I do? What did I do? Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. I didn't want to walk into a double battle. Oh, bananas. Oh, they're breeders though, so at least they're going to be like lower level. No. Yeah, oh bananas, what about it? Okay. I don't think I'm faster than a Raichu though. That one, I am misplaying like an absolute legend today. Okay, so trapped you in the vortex, trapped you in the vortex. Weaken the power of electricity. Why would you do that? You're battling with a Raichu. But you can do what you like, I guess. So I guess I'm not scared of the Raichu. Its power is weakened. And it's choosing to just quick attack. So first on attack. That Razor Wind is going to keep chipping away. And we'll do another Razor Wind there. And we will go for the Strength, I think. We're going to get static, though. I just know it. No, we didn't. Excellent. For once. And a Seaking? You're not going to have a good time, my friend? Uh-oh, the Fury Swipes. Crit Fury Swipes. Stop it. Please stop. I have asked you to stop. You are now defeated. This is the status update. Vileplume, huh? At least it isn't Gen 1. Oh, yeah, each independent one gets a crit check here, I believe. Okay, send out your next Pokemon. Let them take a Future Sight. A Nose Pass. Uh-oh. That won't do anything there, but that will do some good damage to the Vileplume. And it's going to Poison Powder. That's not great. Come on. That's going to wreck this Vileplume, though. It survived? Okay, Kepler, I want you out here for this. Actually, no. Because we're going to bring out Tharp. And Faraday is going to defeat the Vileplume first. Because Faraday is very fast. Oh, goodness. Okay. And you bring out a Manectric last? Well, how could you bring out a Manectric last? Okay. That's actually not as bad as it seems here. Because any electric moves are going to come to Faraday. And Faraday can handle it. It's like they knew that. How did they know that? How did they play around that? Oh well, they can't play around that. Okay. Alright, I am actually playing okay. Aside from walking into these goofs in the first place, but hey, I get whatever they were guarding. It wasn't worth it. Chad, it wasn't worth it. Oh, shoot. Poison. Right. Oh, that also scares the crap out of me. Okay. That's all right. We will survive. We will make it through this. You're just gonna poison powder me, aren't you? That's what you guys are just all gonna do now. Mega Drain? I can take a Mega Drain. I can take one whole Mega Drain. Because I'd like to make at least one Safari Zone run before we call it today. Still not fighting those two, though. Those two scare me. It's the Pigtail Girl models that are the scariest double battle trainers. Everyone knows. I do like how they, like, when standing next to each other, make one super pigtail. Okay, so my Pokemon don't battle. But I am going to save because who even knows? Okay, so $500. First Safari Zone trip. We're going to go towards Zone 1, which is right here, right outside of the building. Okay. So let's get it. Let's get that capture. A Gloom. I can do a Gloom, I think. So a Gloom. Gloom is the weed Pokemon, as is Oddish. They're both grass poison. Its height, I think it's 2'6", and it weighs like 22 pounds, 19. Belongs to the grass group. It has the ability Chlorophyll. It evolves when you use Leaf Stone or Sunstone. And 1 out of 1,000 people enjoy the nose-bending stink. Correct. All right. Get caught, please. Okay, so I just get to spend this encounter going after Glooms. Is that my logic here? You think that's fair? I too think that is fair, that I benefit from that. And I guess if I can't get it in the 500 steps, then I don't get it. Please just get in the ball. Please just stay caught. I know all about you. I want to be your friend. Please. Please become friend. I beg of you. Yo quiero Gloom. Oh, great. Thank you, Gloom. Okay. So, some kind of botanist, right? What gender were they? Of course it's a girl. It's always a girl. Which is, you know, noticeably underrepresented in science. Shamefully. You know what? There we go. I'm gonna go for Catherine Esau, who studied plant anatomy and the effects of viruses. She's a botanist, so it works. Okay. So, then what I'll do, just to give myself as fair a shake as anything... Wait, what? I still have time left, yes. I will just reset my steps if I'm going to go after each area. Okay. So, Zone 2... Alright, let's go get it. Let's catch some Pokemon. Thankfully, there's no trainers here. So, this is Zone 2. What are we getting? Ooh, a Natu? I don't know if I know enough about Natu. So, Natu, I'm going to skip genus. It is flying and psychic. Natu is a little guy. He's got to be like 1 foot tall. Not even. Do you weigh like 8 pounds? 4. Man. It has synchronize. It evolves via level up at level. It's 28 or 30, I feel, and I'm leaning 30. It's 25. Ha ha. Okay, well, I'm not getting it. So what's its genus? Is it like... Is it the totem? Tiny bird. Okay, that's nothing for Zone 2. So we'll just, we'll actually just pack this one up and just go on to Zone 3. Oops. Behold the wonders of the Mach Bike. Oh, they have a button in the menu now. That's nice. All right, Zone 3, what are we getting? Doduo. I don't know that I know enough about Doduo either. Is Doduo just like the bird Pokemon? Twin bird. It's flying and normal. Oh no. Okay. It's like 4 feet tall. Probably weighs 70 pounds? 86. Belongs to the flying egg group. What abilities does Doduo have? Keen Eye? Runaway, early bird, tangled feet. It evolves via level up at level 31. 31? 31? Are you just a contrarian, Doduo? Oh, okay. Well, it's fine. It's fine. We're just gonna get one encounter in the Safari Zone anyway. It's not even like it's gonna matter. Okay. Oh, and this is just Zone 3. Now back in Zone 2. I don't know what the rest house is really for. This is Zone 1 again. So, can't catch you. Which is fine, because I can go get a why not egg in Lava Ridge anyway. We come over here to... Oh, this map is tricky. Oh, that's off limits. Okay. So the only other area is Zone 4, which I can't get to with the bike that I have. And Zones 5 and 6, which are connected, but not to Zone 4. So, okay. Well, I got us a Gloom. So that is something. That is a friend indeed. Still not probably useful for our next gym battle, unfortunately. Esau, you'll stay behind. Oops. Amanda, you will join the squad. And I think that this is probably just going to be a good spot to end. So as is usual, I will continue to kind of poke away at the grinding in the off, like in my spare time. We'll see how that goes. Look away, lady. We'll see how that goes in the future. If I have to reset back from Little Root Town, I might finally just drop some rare candies in the PC to spare some of this. I don't like doing that, but it saves time. So next time we will, I will find my way back to Fortree City without losing any of our friends, and then we will fight Winona. So, as is usual, I save evolutions for when I'm on stream. Actually, I might go a little long thinking of that, because our friend Jean here, she is about to level up. So, I can knock out one more quiz here if I can just beat a couple wild Pokemon and get that evolution taken care of. Hopefully. Hopefully. We'll see here. We'll see. It's, I've not been doing great today. But this is also, you know, run 2 and very far. Oh, hey, welcome. How's it going? How's your Sunday treating you? More Poochianas. I wish I could get something that would give a little bit better experience. Okay. The 98 experience of the Poochiana. I don't want to fight a trainer. I'm so scared of the trainers. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that you're sick, but at least you can take care and rest. That's the important part, right? Okay. Oh, Absol, you jerk. Okay, so that's Jean at 30. So now it's time for the Crawdaunt. So Crawdaunt is the rogue Pokemon. It is Water Dark, which is always nice. Not remembering its height off the top of my head. I know it's 70 pounds. And belongs to Water 1 and Water 3. I think I learned my lesson there. And it has Spell Armor. Does not convert energy into sunlight. I think that it's like 4 feet tall, actually. It's either 3 or 4 feet. It's pretty big. There we go. Awesome. So we get the evolution. Oh, yes. Kana is an excellent artist. Blankets and hot chocolate milk. There you go. But yeah, Kana is really, really good. And one thing that I loved about working with her was that she gave me like the finished Photoshop, so I could like cut up like individual layers and maneuver things like the different mouths and the hand and stuff. So it just really is like very flexible. So, but yeah, she was wonderful to work with. If you are ever in the mood for like art that is in like the PNG tuber, I think she also does live 2D models as well. I definitely support like hitting her up. I believe her information is in I believe it's in my about like description like information under the video. If not, I should have it plastered basically everywhere else because she's great to work with. But yeah, I am just getting back to Fortree here, so I think that is where I will call it for us this week. Thanks for joining, and we'll see you guys next time as I continue to try to salvage this from disaster. Yeah. So anyway, thanks everybody. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.